Hey there, I'm Jennifer Bands, and today on Low Carb with Jennifer, I'm going to show you how to make this honey mustard broiled salmon. Hey guys, we're going to get started with this super easy salmon recipe. I've got four portions of salmon that have the skin on. You don't have to have the skin on if you don't want, but sometimes I know that can be hard to find without the skin. These are sockeye salmon. Any salmon is fine. It doesn't matter, just whatever you like, but you want salmon fillets. And these are about 4 to 6 ounce portions of salmon. And we're gonna make our glaze for the salmon. For our glaze, we've got 3 tablespoons of Dijon mustard. This glaze is so simple. 3 tablespoons of honey. And this is a sugar-free honey. You don't have to use a sugar-free honey if you don't want to, but this is a keto-friendly honey substitute. And I've got a half a teaspoon of kosher salt and 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. And that's all for our glaze. We're just gonna stir it all up. And this glaze is pretty much just a honey mustard dressing that would be, if you use the honey substitute, would be keto friendly. It's so good if you just want to use it for like a salad or anything like that. Honey mustard chicken. Okay, now I've got a basting brush and I'm going to generously coat each piece of salmon with the glaze. So since this is a honey mustard broiled salmon recipe, we're actually going to put these under the broiler. I don't like to put the rack all the way up. I put it in the top third of the oven and I have it on high broil. These are going to broil for about 10 or so minutes. You just want to keep an eye on them. It really depends on the thickness of your salmon. These are a little thinner, on the thinner side, so they probably won't take as long. But you don't, I don't know, I hate overcooked salmon, so you don't want to overcook them. Just keep an eye on them, make sure that internal temperature stays around, I like around 125, but technically you should cook them to 145 just to be on the safe side. But I like them a little bit, rarer. But anyway, in the oven under high broil, these go. Okay, our salmon are out of the oven and they look amazing. These were on the thinner side, like I said before, so they only took 7 minutes. If your salmon were thicker, it's gonna take 10 to 12 minutes if they're, like about 2 inches thick. But yeah, these are so perfect. There's no like white stuff coming out. That means that they're overcooking. That's the proteins coming out of the salmon. I once had someone argue with me and say that that was toxins coming out of the salmon. No ma'am, no. That's just the proteins coming out of the salmon. But anyway, these are perfect flaky pieces of salmon. Look at that. Look at that beautiful salmon. Let's try it. Oops. I love that glaze. It's salty, it's sweet, it's so good. You've got to try this recipe. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.